At present at the Edmonton Learning Centre, we're running 3 courses. The courses are derived from an initial government-backed initiative which encompasses employers and also trade unions alike.
The guys and the girls who come in here, they've been given a laptop, but BT don't show them how to use it. They just tell them how to do the bits they need to do, but the rest of it's a mystery. BT gets something out of it. They get a workforce that's more IT knowledgeable, and of course the students get the fact they can actually do what they want to do when they leave.
Okay. Any questions on that? What we're doing here is we're teaching an IT-based course for the European Computer Driving Licence. So it's teaching them how to use the program in what I would call an intermediate level, and to allow them to use it with some degree of confidence.
The reason I'm doing it is because I recognise there's a deficiency in my knowledge of computers, the various software, so it's something I wanted to learn. It's an easy way of collating information I can use for work, but equally at home you can help the kids with their homework. You don't feel such a dinosaur when you go home and they're talking a different language with their computer skills. So it's a good thing to do.
So the reason why I've come to do this particular course is so that I will get a fundamental basis to be able to move forward. I heard my children talk about it in school, and to find out that the union is offering it free of charge, I don't know why they're sort of not oversubscribed.
And then use those as prompts. Okay. The skills that they take away with them are one thing which they can reuse, but once they start learning and they see that everyone has issues, no matter how advanced they are, it takes their worry out of it immediately, and they're prepared to engage in much more difficult subjects and take more things on. And I think that's what education and the confidence building is all about.
I understand that some people may be scared or frightened, but people aren't concerned about whether you succeed or fail. They will help you to succeed. It's a friendly environment. It allows you to network. It allows you that if you're alone at home or you may be single, it's a good environment for you to make friends, and also other things may flow on after it.
Lifelong learning is at the heart of the CWU. Sometimes, normal working class people don't get the education they expect. That's not the right time of life for them to learn things. And I think we've found that over the years, the people who have actually achieved degrees through CWU education, it proves that these people had no qualifications whatsoever leaving school, but 10, 15 years later started a degree course through CWU, and they've achieved it, something they would never have expected to have done through the normal education system. So lifelong learning for the trade union movement is vital, but it's something that also that companies should be taking on board. They should be taking on board this sort of issue, so it shouldn't be just left to trade unions. Companies ourselves should be doing it, and that's something we're going to push in certainly some of the companies we deal with.
One of our basic successes was one of our chaps came in with his son, who was very introvert, and by the end of the course he was going around teaching everybody else, and we like to think that we helped him move on in life, and we've since found out that it did help him, and he's got a job. So that's what learning does. It opens a door for people to move out into the world and move on and develop.
Yeah, I think union-funded courses are very worthwhile. They give you a chance to get into computer training in a way you probably wouldn't afford, as obviously we don't contribute to these financially. And I think it's an easier environment to learn in. You're with work colleagues, you're with people of a similar age as well, which certainly for someone of my age would be a bit daunting to walk into a school or a classroom where there's just young people. So that's a good environment to walk into.
The important thing about any course like this is how keen the student is. It's important that in order for them to remain engaged in the course and for them to get the most out of it, their level of commitment is there, but it also needs to be fun, so it draws them in. And when you get those two things in combination, it tends to sort of work and it spirals upwards. And the hopeful aim, if you like, of this whole process is that they gain a qualification at the end of it which is meaningful and which does benefit them for their future career.
education is for life, and you never stop learning, you never stop educating yourself, and to make education fun. I mean, most people's experience of school, particularly working class people, has been a bit of a grind, you know, and this is about making education for life and lifelong learning to make sure that we have a trade union movement for the 21st century, and the people who come out of these courses do feel that they see the wider remit of education and what education is about. And education is about developing self-confidence and developing confidence for the people we represent, enable them to enjoy a better life.
Yes, I have enjoyed the course and I would take it on further wherever possible. I'll just wait to see whatever else comes out. But there are a lot of other courses going, and so I would ask everybody that if you feel that you're failing in any way, approach the union and find out what courses they all have for you.